Okay, so I tried to do this analysis earlier and I guess the audio wasn't recording my microphone audio because I'm an idiot, I guess. I don't know. That was a half-hour long video, so I'm kind of glad that I have to redo this for you, because that's like super long. So I'm just gonna redo this analysis for you, Kyle, and then I'll do Gordon next. Let's go. I like this. You're using your rear view to see if you're in front of anybody. But I don't like this. You back up when you know I'm behind you. Like, on kickoffs, if you're the last one back, you're gonna want to stay back. And the person in your position, like the second one, right here, like obviously Gordon goes, he's the closest to the kickoff. And then you are gonna be the one to want to cheat up instead of me. Like, I'm all confused, like, why did he go backwards? Now I have to move up to cheat in case it's a neutral ball. So, just in the future, if you're the second guy, you want to move up or go for boost, because cheating on the kickoff is the best thing to do in threes. It could give you like an immediate advantage right after kickoff by flinging it into the opponent's side of the field. And yeah, if you don't know what cheating means, it's just when you do that, when you move up to the ball in case it's neutral on the kickoff and you get the hit on it, it's called cheating. Okay. But yeah, that left me all confused and like, oh, I should go for the ball. He's staying back. That was a good hit. So right here, that was a good hit. And you're trying to follow it up for center, but obviously orange has the clear. Like, you should just stay back a little bit. Instead you still try to rush in and hit it. Instead of rushing to where it is, and they're obviously going to clear it, you should try to rush towards where they might be throwing the ball. Instead you get stuck on this wall now, while Gordon comes in. And then it's just like, oh shit, I gotta rush back. You know? So you're the last man back here. You see me going back for boost on the right. And then you see Gordon going up for the ball. Now, admittedly, this is not his ball to go for. This is absolutely your ball, Kyle. Like, he should not be going for that at that angle. Like, what is he gonna do with that ball? Like, all he's gonna do, at best, is hit it against the wall and make it fly out to the left. But, so once you see that, you should probably stay back. Even though you see me going around back to net. Like, it's a tough angle. Plus, this orange guy on the wall, Nate, I think it was, he's already going for the ball. And I might not be able to make it back to net in time to block it if it is a shot. Luckily, Nate missed and Gordon missed as well, so you actually ended up getting the hit. But you don't capitalize on it. Let's go back. We'll do 25. So you end up getting the hit, everyone else misses. Oh, that wasn't Nate on the wall, it was some other guy. Fuck him now. So this guy didn't expect both of his teammates going for the ball to miss. And for you to get the hit. So now you have all the time in the world to score this ball. That guy was backwards. He's not coming back anytime soon to block this ball. But why? Why did you hit the ball like that? Here, if you go, see he's backwards. He's trying to rush back by backflipping. Here you are. You hit it right here. for no reason. You could have just waited for it to go across the net. Now Gordon has to make, like, a rush play because, oh shit, you know, Kyle missed the ball. I have to try to rush in and score it now. And I'm like, oh shit, Gordon missed too. I was gonna try to get the rebound. And now we're all forced to rush back to our side. So here you're going for boost, that's fine. I don't like this though. Once you see that ball there, and I know you saw it, you should have went for the ball immediately. When you went for the boost instead, that kind of caused me to have to hit it off the wall like that and rush back to net. Luckily, the orange team did not see that one coming, and you got the hit, so I guess good job on the goal, but we got lucky there. Bad kickoff. Let's go back to that. I'm sure you probably just accidentally didn't double jump into the ball, but when you don't flip into the ball, it goes right under you. And you don't want to do that, obviously, because then you lose the kickoff. Alright, right here. Let's go back a little bit. That's fine, you're pushing it to the side where no one is, get it out of the danger zone. You see P-Rock, or Proc, going for it. Like, obviously, they're way closer to the ball than you are, and you're still going up to challenge it. And now, the ball goes behind you, and you have to back up a little bit. And now you're just gonna have no power on that hit. And so, they can easily clear that because there's no height, no power to your hit. That was a good bump, I like that. Going for boost, that's fine. But I would say sometimes keep your ball cam off for too long. It should never be more than like 1 whole second. Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Like that's too long. Anything could happen in 2 seconds. And they could have like scored or something you would never have known. Let's go back. Like, okay, that's fine. You got a misjudge there. This is actually a bad play by Gordon. You see him in the corner. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do. I guess he's trying to go back to net. But me, personally, I never try to go back to net, like, using my own corner. Because you just have a poor hit on the ball no matter what. Okay. That's fine. This is not fine. Let's go back a little. So you're the furthest man back. See me in front of you to your left, and Gordon in front of you, like directly. You should stay in net in this situation. If you see both of your teammates in front of you, you need to protect your net because you're the furthest back. You're the closest to the net, so why wouldn't you stay in net? Instead, you're moving up while you see me also moving up and Gordon trying to hit the ball. And look, he just does this like crazy off the wall weak hit while it's still in our zone and our net is completely undefended. And luckily you're like there to touch it at least, to confuse them a little bit. But see, it just doesn't end up working out for us. They score. Let's go back. Like, you could only get a weak hit because you weren't anticipating such a weird hit on Gordon's part, I guess. Go back a little bit. Yeah, see, he barely gets it away from the other guy. And then, like, you and I kind of collide a little bit. I think I was going for that ball. So you're forced to rush back to net. And they score. So what you could have done here is just power slide. Instead, you just kind of kept driving. And I think I saw you there. You were trying to power slide while you're on the wall. You don't want to do that. Because, I'll tell you why. It doesn't work. as you can see, your car just kind of like does a little slidey thing. It doesn't turn around how you want it to. So if you can avoid power sliding on the walls, make sure you just power slide on the ground. It'll work better for you. This is good. You're staying back. Gordon is AFK. This, kind of unnecessary. You see the ball? Like, you probably didn't expect it to bounce, like roll that way, but you had plenty of time. Just let it do its thing to see where it was going. Instead, you end up doing like this circle thing, like awkwardly on the wall, trying to hit it, keep it away from the net. Oh, here. Right here, you should have just circled back to net and let me come out and clear it. See, now you're forced to do this like weak backflip hit to try to keep it away from the net. When I try to come out, you saw me there jumping up. I was trying to clear it because I would have had a stronger hit to get it out of our zone. So here, like, I kind of misjudge how fast the ball is going, which, you know, that'll happen. I suck too sometimes. And that's fine. You try to back me up and get it out of there, but you miss. Now, you know, Gordon was AFK. So, you know, just like maybe play it a little bit safer. If you see me fuck up, like, I would go right to back to net. That's a close call. You probably thought that was going in. Right here again, you're the last one back. Gordon is already challenging the ball. Yet you speed up with boost to try to reach the ball. And that could have left our net severely open to a shot. Luckily, Gordon's challenge makes the ball go to the side instead of towards our net. But if he had missed, they might have had a shot opportunity there. Let's see here. You're still following the ball. You do not have a good hit on this ball from how it went off to the side. Rather than try to hit it, I would have just went back immediately. Luckily they missed. That would have been an open goal, essentially. This is fine. He beat me to that ball, and then Gordon bumps you, you know, whatever happens. But here, let's take a look. Yeah, you're all turned around a little bit. You go for that boost instead of back to net, and in this situation, I mean, you probably expected Gordon to hit that ball off the wall, but in threes, you can't always trust your teammates to beat the opponent to the ball, so I would have just went right back to net there. Maybe I'm like too safe of a player, but if you just have better positioning and rotation, you're gonna win a lot of your games. Like, you and Gordon have decent mechanical skill now, with your hours and hours being put into the game. But it's really positioning and, yeah, just positioning. It's kind of holding you back. Like, there. Let's go back a little bit. So this is Gordon's ball, and you see me coming up the side. Once you see me there, I would move more towards the middle of the field instead of all of us being on the right side. Like, oh shit, now you gotta like do this awkward backwards hit because you weren't expecting that. When if you were in the middle, you probably could have hit the ball much easier with that kind of a clear. So now you're all turned around and you're still about to try to go for that ball until you see me at the last second. Like, just know if the ball's going out and you have people on your team behind you, that's their ball. Don't even try to hit it. Unless they say something like, oh, I can't get there. Interrupt them or something. And now you're just kind of like, no, go back. You're flailing, trying to rush, hit the ball. You hit your teammate. So yeah, just try to take your time a little bit more if you're going to rush. So again, bumps happen, like, a little too much if you're not being aware of the field. Which, that's kind of what's happening. So I guess just be more aware of your teammate's positioning. That's a strong hit. And you're going to follow up, that's good. And you actually do get the hit. It's a good shot. But after you take that shot, like, okay, land down the wall, but here, let's see, sorry, right here, once you see that, I would have went right back towards net. Like, that's called rotating out. You took a shot, now you rotate out so your teammates can come up and get the next hit. Instead, you went like in the middle of the field and like ended up landing on an orange guy who bumped you out of the way. Now you're all messed up. Like, you could have probably got that rebound if you were facing the right way. That's just a misjudge, it happens. Now here, like, you need to start rushing back to blue net. Because you see myself and Gordon in front of you, in front of the ball. We have no good hits on that ball. It's all Orange's ball at this point. You need to get back. You are. You took a weird route. I guess it's not that weird. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just assumed you wouldn't have gone back and you were like trying to do a weird hit on it, but whatever. That could have been good. Let's see. Gordon with the dribs. Jukes won, but no one there to get that ball. This is very poor. Let me see this again. You see me there already? Looks like I'm probably trying to get the hit on the rebound. And then Gordon comes out of nowhere in front of you. So this isn't really your fault. He came up from behind you to try to hit this ball. But now all of us are in the exact same spot, and it looks like Orange has the best hit on this ball. None of us have a decent hit to do anything except center it for Orange. And you ended up doing this backflip pop-up that is essentially a great pass for Orange. And I end up having to rush back and make that save. So, it's a good follow-up on that save. Good job. Going back for boost, that's fine. You see Gordon flipping back to get back. And then you go to challenge it. You misjudge where it's going. Like, obviously Orange has first hit on it. At that point I would have probably stayed back a little bit more. See what they're going to do with the ball. If you cannot get to the ball first before the other team, don't even bother trying to challenge it. Because they could easily pop it up. Okay, weak hit, that's fine. Get caught up on the wall. Happens. This is actually very poor also. So, you're going back. You see the ball. You know someone is behind you. You see Gordon right there. He's coming up. Yet you still try to hit the ball to the side. And, you know, that's fine. But he obviously has a better hit. He can actually clear the ball out instead of to the side. Anytime you can clear the ball outwards, far, you definitely should, instead of just keep throwing it to your own side. Like, you're never gonna clear the ball if you keep tossing it in the same corner. That was good. I was rotating out. you came in for the ball. Right there, Gordon and I both went for that ball. I'm not gonna say whose fault it is until I see his side of the replay. But at that point, you should just head back to net because both of us are in front of you again. Luckily, you got that little tip to confuse them a little bit. So that's good. There you see me whiffing completely. That was Gordon's fault. That was absolutely your ball to hit. But he tries to hit it anyway. I'm just trying to avoid it over there. And in turn, like, the ball just pops up because you got a weak hit on it. Normally it's a good thing for the ball to pop up, but in that situation it kind of just centered them. And we're lucky that they didn't score off of that. Here we see Gordon at his prime. AFK as always. This, you had plenty of time to try to make a better hit on it. Like this guy over here, let's go back. He was stuck on the wall. Oh, I see what happened. They bumped each other. They were both going for the same boost. That's funny. So yeah, could have easily pushed that out for a teammate. Ooh, this play gives me cancer. Let's see. So not only do you miss, you're like, oh shit, I missed, I gotta move this ball, but I was coming in to hit it. And you just knocked it out of my way. Now you're like backflipping on the ball and like, it's like, oh, this is like bronze right here, bronze plays. Gordon comes in and gets that good clear. You're back, that's good, I like that. Again, Gordon, what are you doing, buddy? Not your ball to hit that. All you're gonna do is hit it very weak. It's better to let the guy in the back, in this case, Kyle, try to hit that ball, which he does. Luckily, you didn't fuck him up, but it's blocked by Proc. But it's still a good play by Kyle. Yep. So you notice a little too late, since Gordon has a habit of hitting the ball when he shouldn't, that he's actually coming back, and you couldn't challenge that ball. Yep, he misses, that's fine. You see me going back, that's fine. Almost. It's good to practice those off-the-wall hits, for sure. Especially when you have people back, like, it's fine. Not a big deal that you missed. So here, it's good, you're staying back again, you're able to get the clear on that. I mean, it wasn't the best hit, and I can tell you, if you tilt your car up, let's go 5%, you tilt your car up when you do this, like, you just jumped. You're gonna have a bad hit on that ball, it's gonna pop off your hood, like so, instead of off your nose, which is where you get the most power on a hit. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, just go, like, pull your analog stick downwards so you go up a little bit instead of hitting it like off of your hood. It's not a good hit. It's probably just like, you know, yeah, so good positioning, but weak hit. Just gotta, you had plenty of time to angle your car better to get a stronger hit. And that was almost a goal. And you're staying back. I like this play. Gordon should not be touching that ball. He just fucked you up. He should have rotated out so you could hit it for a good center, because you had a much better angle on the ball. Instead, he was like flailing around in the corner, trying to get this weak-ass center going on. In turn, like, we're all up at this point, trying to get it in, and it just doesn't work out. You and Gordon both went for that. You know, it happens, but it shouldn't happen that much. Essentially, the person that should go for the ball is the person closest to the ball. And this is very bad. This is how it all ends. And let me tell you, it's not your fault. This is 100% Gordon White's fault. Let's see. You're back. That's good. Gordon rotated back. You see me going for it. I miss. He got there first. You were there in case they cleared it towards, like, side. Gordon should know better. He should be in net at this point. Instead, he was going for the next hit too, but since you were in front of him, that was your ball to hit. Instead, they score because he was not in the correct position. So my advice is, basically, like, just work on positioning and knowing which balls you're supposed to hit and which balls you're not supposed to hit. And, you know, it's a little confusing because Gordon goes for a lot of balls that he shouldn't be going for, which might confuse you. And I'm sure I've gone for a couple that weren't mine either, but in general I have a pretty good sense of good positioning and when to go for the ball, when I shouldn't. But our goal in this game was kind of lucky. I mean, it was a good shot, but it's lucky that he hit it that way. Like, he didn't expect me to hit it that way, I mean. So yeah, overall, just work on positioning, knowing when to hit the ball. Like, you guys as mechanics are getting better. But that's just something that comes with practice. If you want to get, like, really good at this game, like, and get to that next level, that challenger level, like a higher challenger level, maybe rising star eventually, it's really gonna be all about playing smarter, not playing harder. And, yeah. I mean, good job. I can tell you're getting better. It's just all about working as a team. Just, there were really no good passes in this game because, you know, we didn't really have that good ball control. We had lots of whiffs, which happens. It's fine. Lots of team bumps. Shouldn't happen all that often. Just gotta be more aware of your surroundings and your teammates. I think that'll do it for this. Hope you learned something or made it through the video.